right, so I am going to post this video on here, and it is, a very, very raw and real moment for me and my thoughts in that moment. To be very real, I was a little bit buzzed at that time. So I'm putting this at the beginning of it just because I truly want everybody to know that anybody that is not, going through, marriage and kids and stuff like that, they are very valuable people, and they have valuable information because of their past experiences and things like that. So I'm not trying to minimize that in any way. My perspective is a perspective of a wife and a mother. So all you single people out there, I know you've had your own past experiences that have led you where you are today. So I'm sending you much love. Please do not take offense by anything I have to say in the video. Remember, again, I was a little bit buzzed, and it was my truth in that moment. So much love. Holy shit, this just came to me and I had to post it, is all of these people that are doing all this shit about manifesting the fucking life that you want and creating all this shit. Oh my God, let me tell you, that shit's a fucking way easier when you are fucking single. Try managing fucking 3 teenagers and a husband and all the nervous system work that goes with betrayal and lies and all the fucking shit of life, and then talk about it. Because it's oh my God, because my husband and I were separated for a couple years, and I actually was on a fucking high because I didn't have to worry about him. I didn't have to worry about all the fucking emotions of all the shit that goes along with fucking marriage. You know what I'm fucking talking about. And I'm not saying there's not truth to that, because I was there for a long time. But when it's not just you, when you also have to carry your family and your kids and fucking real life, and it's not just you, it's a whole fucking different story. So yes, I applaud all the single people that are out there and doing this work and figuring out who the fuck they are and doing all this shit before all of this stuff happens. Well, I figured it out after and through all of this. So if you want to know what it's like when you're going on 18 years of marriage that has been through betrayal, that has been through the fucking storms of life, that have been through leaving a cult and your kids fucking hating you, like with a rage, they fucking hated me, and still doing the fucking right thing because you know that you are aligned and you are in connection with source and the divine, and knowing that doing the right thing matters more than your kids liking you. My kids hated the fuck out of me. But that in the end was not going to stop me from doing the right thing. And in the end, it was the right thing for them, because today, 3 years later, my kids will tell you, thank you, Mom. Thank you for doing that. Thank you so much. I'm sorry that I hated you so much because I didn't understand. But now I see it, because now I can see the example of who the fuck you are. So this is not to hate on all the single women that are doing this, the single men, the single anybody that is doing this. I love you all. And it's so good that you're doing this now and knowing who the fuck you are now before you get in a relationship, because that's so important. I wish I knew all the attachment styles. I wish I knew all this shit before I was married, before I had kids. But let me tell you, doing this fucking work when you're in a marriage and when you're raising children, that's fucking real work. And it has been demoralizing and judgment and all of the fucking things. And it has been fear and scarcity and lack and shame and guilt, which turn into pure abundance and gratitude and love and bliss and all of the beautiful things that you can imagine in your life that can just be right here and be true for you. And at the same time, all of the other things can be happening simultaneously. The fear of not being enough, all those fears. But you know, at the core of who you are, you know that it's all okay. And you can just be the best that you can be at any given day. And that's enough. Just continue to show up for yourself. It's that compound effect. Because let me tell you, it was very tiny micro steps. But every little tiny, oh my God, they were so tiny. But those tiny, tiny baby steps turn into fucking quantum leaps. And I've been there for both of them. And it's an incredibly beautiful transformation. And it's for you. If you are just willing to take that first teeny tiny little step, tiny, because mine was so tiny. And now the quantum leaps are so fucking huge. So going from teeny, tiny, but that's all you need at the beginning is teeny, tiny. That's all I was. I cannot even describe to you how teeny tiny those little steps were. 5 minutes a day, and I couldn't even make a week. I could not do 1 week. 1 week of just 5 minutes a day. That's how far fucking gone I was and rock bottom I was, that I could not even spend 5 minutes a day on myself. That's how micro it was. So that's why I can understand you, because I've done the tiny micro steps. It was just tiny. But I can promise you, if you do the work, those teeny tiny little micro steps lead into big old quantum leaps, where I'm sitting here in this pink dress and loving the fuck out of life, living in the present. And even though I still have challenges of life, I still have 3 teenagers at home, I still have a husband, I still have all of the things. And yet my main energy is fucking thank you, universe. Thank you, God. Thank you for bringing me to fucking rock bottom where I thought I was fucking losing my mind and going the fuck insane. That I knew something had to fucking change. Something had to happen. Because if this was the cycle of life, I was not going to survive it. And I know this is dark, and I know this is not the typical digital marketing and content creation that is supposed to happen to catch your attention. But this is truth. This is the shit that actually fucking works. And I don't give a fuck what you think about me, because I've done it. I've been there. I've been in the scarcity. I've been in the lack. I've been in every situation. I've been in the abuse. I've been in the trauma. I've been in so much fucking shame for self-hatred, self-loathing, martyr, victim, you name it. I have fucking been there. And finally, I stopped telling myself the same stories over and over again. And I realized I can create whatever the fuck I want. If I can do it, oh my God. If I can do it, somebody who was in a cult, who was brainwashed my entire fucking life, who has, oh my God, there's so many things that I was absolutely so ashamed of myself for, that I was not it. Everybody has something that I don't have. It's not for me. All of the things, every negative fucking thing that you can think of is a story that went inside of my head on loop over and over and over again. And I'm here to tell you that I understand you, because I have been there and I have done the work. I have done the research. I have journaled it. I have done everything that I can do. And now today, oh my God, honestly, it is really undescribable to live in heaven right here on earth. Heaven on earth. That's me. That's my brand name. Heaven on earth. Because it can be reality. It can be your truth. It can be yours. And I'm quite certain that there are very few of you who have made it to the end of this video. Because there are There's so many different things. 10%ers or 1%ers. I don't give a fuck. If you made it to this point, this resonates with you. You've been there. You've been in scarce. You've been in fear. You've been in I'm not enough and it's not for me. And all of the things. Go check out my page. You'll see stories beyond stories of all the lack, of all, there's something more. So instead of being pissed off at me for living this life of fucking abundance and, oh my God, life, if you can learn how to live in the fucking present moment and take it all in, the joy, the gratitude, the ecstasy, absolute ecstasy, it can be for you. And that's why, I'm incredibly so fucking passionate about this shit, because it's the shit that fucking works. Stop falling for the quick fix, for the fantasy marketing. And I get it. I fell for it for so long. I just wanted something that was just gonna get me there. This might be the thing. This might be the thing. This might be the thing. And I've tried so many times, and it's not working. So I want to do one more thing. Please don't make me do one more thing, because I'm just gonna fail again. I'm gonna fail again and fail again. I don't want to fail again. I don't want to give up on myself again, and it's gonna make me feel like shit. So I don't even want to try, because in the end, I just feel worse than when I started. And I did all of those things, and this is the shit that actually fucking works. So if you made it this